Hi, this is me, Jillian. This is actually my third time filming this exact video. There have been technical issues along the way, and that's why I have to make this video fast. I just recently woke up, and what I did is I just cleansed my face, slapped on some moisturizer and a quick petroleum jelly on my lips just to keep the ball rolling. I'm doing a chit chat video telling you what I did for Valentine's Day. So without further ado, let's get started. After putting my skincare as preparation for today's makeup, I'm going to be using this Real Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear Foundation in the shade 150 Radiant Beige. This is actually one of my drugstore holy grails. What I'll be doing is I'm just going to dot it all over my face before I blend everything out. So I want to know how your Valentine's Day go. My Valentine's Day wasn't the typical date that I usually have. I actually went out with my mother, my sister, and our house help. What we did is we surprised our mom with a bouquet of flowers that light up with fairy lights, and she actually loved the surprise so far. It's actually her first time receiving a bouquet from anyone, and my sister and I quote-unquote manned up to make her feel that she's special and that she's the best mom in the world. So we contacted a supplier in Facebook. My sister actually planned the whole surprise thing. She wanted to give mom flowers, and I told her, okay, I'll be going with your plan. I'll pay for the flowers and we will surprise her on the day of Valentine's. So to surprise her, what we did was we told her that we'd be going out on a girls' night out in a food park, and we surprised her from there. The message, and we love seeing her happy. I want to know how your Valentine's Day go, guys. Did you go out with your friends? Did you go out with your date? Did you go out with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever? I want to know. But on Valentine's Day or on any day, your relationship status doesn't actually quite matter. Don't force yourself to look for someone better than your past. Be the better person. Do whatever it takes to be grounded, to be emotionally mature, because by then, that's how you'll find a special someone. I don't know when I'm gonna see that person. I don't know when I'm gonna meet that person. But when I do, I hope he's going to be the last. I'm not actually dating. Yeah, those are my dogs. I'll just let them bark. My dogs are still barking, but I guess I've finished my base for the makeup. What I actually love about this makeup is whenever I want to go out or whenever I want to sweat out, this is actually transfer proof, it's flash proof, it is actually a foolproof foundation. The bad thing about this is it's kind of pricey for being a drugstore foundation, but if you want to splurge on a foundation, definitely go for this one. There's also a con for this foundation. Their foundations tend to have a pink undertone instead of a yellow one, so be careful for that. I'm going to be moving on with concealer. The concealer that I'll be using for today is the Age Rewind Concealer from Maybelline in the shade 122 Sand. And what I'll be doing is highlight my under eyes and then prime my lids. I'm going to be blending what's on my lids. Like so. And I'll be doing my next step, which is the eyeshadow. What I did for Valentine's Day was a pink brown smoky look. I don't know if that's how it's called, but I actually used 3 different palettes for this look. So this is the palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Nudes with a crease brush, and I'll be placing it as a transition shade for the smoky eye look. So I'm just going to be taking that. And because my eye crease is shaped differently, I'm going to be swiping the shade diagonally instead of following the crease shape. I know it doesn't register fully on the cam, but it's actually very pigmented. I'm going to be blending that out. To further blend that out, I'm going to be taking a clean tapered blender brush, and I'm going to be sweeping that back and forth all over the crease just to blend everything out. The next thing that I'll be doing is to darken the crease. So I'm using this palette from Pixie. I actually got this from Glamourbox PH. I actually like this palette. Would I recommend this palette for its price? I guess it's pretty justifiable, but if you can get a cheaper version of this, please get. What I actually love about this palette is that it has the necessary neutral mattes and the neutral shimmers, and it also has highlighter and bronzer section. This is actually my 4th time using the palette. I actually used this yesterday while I was going out. I'll be taking this shade, which is a red brown shade. I'm going to be using this brush right here. So I'm just going to be taking that. Be careful with this color though, because it's actually pretty pigmented. I'm just tapping that out. I'll be sweeping that on the hollows of my crease, starting from the outer corner, then sweeping it towards the inner part of my crease. Just so that you can see the whole eye makeup coming together. I'm actually wearing the same set of ear accessories during Valentine's Day. I wish I can get my ears pierced, but I really know my mom wouldn't let me do that, so I actually just got ear cuffs from Pearly Knacks on Instagram. They're actually a curated accessory shop, but I actually love these pearl cuffs that I got from them. I guess I'm going to be making quite a use out of it because I really love how it looks on the ears matched with these ear cuffs. Damn. Yeah, I guess that's done. I actually love how the eyeshadow from the Pixie palette blended beautifully. The next palette that I'll be using is an old palette of ours. This is the Tarteist Pro palette, and it actually has all of the beautiful neutral shades that you'll need. We actually hit pan on this one. It's actually the same as the nudes from the Beauty Creations Tease Me palette. This one, it broke, but it's actually the same. It's actually quite the same with the gray color from the Pixie palette. But from this palette, I'll be using the shade Edgy, and I'll be placing that as the darkest shade for my smoky eye look. I'm still going to be using the same brush that I used for my crease, and I'm just going to be... I know this is already broken, but it actually still works. But I'll be dipping my brush on the palette. Just be careful with this palette. If you have this palette, just be careful because they are truly pigmented. I'll be patting it on the lower part of my lid, like so. Don't worry if it doesn't actually appear as dark as it is on the palette. Build the eyeshadow to its fullest intensity, or to the intensity that you want, instead of putting it on its full intensity, and then you'll be having a hard time blending them. So that's what I'm doing. But I don't know if you can see, but that's how it actually looks like. There you go. It actually doesn't register as good as it is in real life, but so far I'm loving the blend of the eyeshadows. Everything is blending as how I want it to be. This is actually good. For someone who didn't eat their breakfast at this hour, yeah, I guess I did a good job. The best that I can do. I'm looking at the viewfinder, and I guess the blend is actually pretty good. Very good. Pretty good. The next thing that I'll be doing is to line my eyes, and to do that I'm using my favorite drugstore liner, which is the Caroline Graphic Ink Liner. If you don't like an eyeliner that has some sheen to it, don't use this because it definitely has one. What I'll be doing is I'm just going to be doing a long cat eye. like me, don't do the same mistake. I actually went overboard and thickened my eyeliner. If you have small lid space like mine, do the liner thinly just so that you can see the darkest part of the smoky eye look. They're not even at all. This one's a bit curlier than this one, I guess. I also want to tie the lower lash line and the eye look that we did, so I'm going to be taking the same brush that we use for the crease and for the lid, and whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to be swiping it under my eye. So that's that, and the next thing that I'll be doing is to brighten my eyes, and to do that I'm going to be using this product. This is my new holy grail. This is the BLK Cosmetics Shimmer Jelly Multi-Pot in the shade Pearl, and a drop, I'm going to be using the BLK Cosmetics Shimmer Jelly Multi-Pot in the shade Pearl. This is actually one of my newest holy grails. If you want to recreate the glass skin look, definitely go for this product. And you know what's so good about this product is that one dip into this product just brightens the whole look. I'll let you see. So I'm going to be placing this product on my inner corner. I'm going to be blending that out with my finger. See how pigmented that is? Before I got this product, what I usually do was to mix my illuminating primer from Laura Mercier and my Mega Glow highlighter from Wet n Wild. What I do is I scrape off a bit of the highlighter, put it on the back of my hand, then mix it with an illuminating primer, and really it does the same job as this, actually the same shade as this too, and it saves me a lot of money, just so you know. Just to brighten everything. I'm actually using a pencil brush, but if you have a smaller brush like a smudger brush or a lip brush, that'll do too. And that's that. I'm going to be taking the same product on my brow bone just to highlight the eye look even more. And that's that. The next thing that I'll be doing is to put mascara, but I won't be curling my lashes because I believe the eyeliner did the job at defining my eyes. What I'll be doing is just take my favorite Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. I won't be curling my lashes, just placing it directly on my lashes like so, just to tie everything together. I don't want to make my eyes look bigger because of the way that my eyes are shaped. My eyes, even if they're small, they actually go this way. They actually go this way. So what I do with my eye makeup is that I elongate everything because I think that complements with my eye shape. And so just a little tidbit. Because I'm done with putting mascara, what I'll be doing is to define my brows, and to do that I'm going to be using an old mascara, which is the Hyper Curl Volume Express from Maybelline. I'm actually not a fan of growing my brows because I think my brows don't need that, just needs a bit of filling in. I don't have as much sparse areas, and I also am not a fan of the glam eyebrow look. I just want them to look natural and kept. Yeah, that, whichever of those terms. Like so. Next thing that I'll be doing is to saturate my face, and to do that I'm going to be using my favorite bronzer. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in the shade Deep Bronzer. And what I'll be doing is I'll be warming up my face, and because I think that I have base contour, I don't need any contouring. So what I'll be doing is just to warm up my face. I'm just going to be sweeping this product from my cheeks towards the center of my face, placing it on the jawline as well as the temples of my face, just to warm everything up. Okay, so the next thing that I'll be doing is to further saturate my face. I'm going to be putting on blush. It's just so sad. Yeah, this is actually my favorite drugstore blush. This is the Caroline Oil Control Blush On in the shade Starlight Shine. When I got home, it's broken. Yeah, it's actually sad, but we'll still make use out of it because there's still product on it. What I'll do is to mix the bronzer and the blush. That's actually my routine to get a sun-kissed blush look. What I'll be doing is I'm going to be swiping that from my temples towards the center of my face, like so. I'm not trying to watch the camera because when I do, everything's going to be more pigmented than I wanted them to be. Yeah, I guess you can see on the cam. Yeah, that'll do. I'm also going to be sweeping some under my nose because I think that mimics the natural warmth of your face. Also on the chin, like so. And to further define everything, I'm going to be using the same palette that I used earlier, which is the Beauty Creations Tease Me palette. I'm going to be using the same shade, which is the nudes, and I'm going to be full contouring my nose because I don't want to use any contour shade on my face. I'm just going to be putting blush from my inner brow towards the area where my lower lash line meets the bridge of my nose. Like so. The next thing that I'll be doing is to put colors on my lips, and what I did, I used this lipstick from Sunny's Face, and it's the shade Nudist. It's from their Fluff Matte collection. And I'm also going to be using color tint in the shade Emma. This is actually from their old packaging, but this still works. I still have the OG packaging because I still got plenty of the product left. Okay, you can just leave it as it is, but I want to create that gradient look on my lips. So what I'll be doing is to use this and swipe it on the inner. I'm going to be swiping it on the inner part of my lips. Just be careful with this product though, because it stains your teeth pretty bad. We're almost finished. I'm going to be putting on highlighter, and I'm still going to be using BLK's Shimmer Multi-Pot. And what I'll do is just I'll dip once and putting it on my cheeks. Do the same procedure on the other cheek, and I'm going to be overdone it. Okay, there. I'm also going to be putting the product on the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose. Ooh, wait. Oh shit. Okay, and then I'm going to be placing it on my cupid's bow. The lighting's changing because it's going to rain outside, but that's that. To set everything in place, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and whatever's on the sifter, I'm just tapping with brush. I'm going to be setting everything in place. Maybe I can change the ISO. Wait. Yeah, I guess that'll do. So that completes my makeup. This is actually what I did for Valentine's Day. I hope I recreated it to the T. After we ate, I actually went for a different lip product, and that's the Dream Velvet Tint from Unicorn Dream. It's in the shade Modest, and that's what I wore on this picture right here. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your Valentine's Day did pretty good as well. I hope I'm going to be getting a microphone and a better lighting setup. Still in natural lighting, but I hope it's not going to be raining. But I hope you get my point. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. And I don't know if it's really a makeup tutorial. I'm just showing you how I did my makeup. But I'll see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed it, and peace out.